Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 20 career mode here today on the channel. We're back with the Manchester United Realism modded series. This is episode 26 of Season 2. Here today, first up we have a home match against Jose Mourinho's Tottenham Hotspur, which I believe still lead the Premier League. We face Chelsea away at the Bridge, and then we face Bayern Munich in Group Death of the UEFA Champions League group stage. Sheffield United, Wolves, and Manchester City to come later on in the calendar. So guys, if you still are enjoying this career series and want to support the channel and support more episodes of this series, the best thing you guys can do is to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series and players you'd like me to sign. We had a fantastic 3-0 victory at home on the European stage. We did unfortunately lose to West Ham 1-0. We've had a bit of an iffy run in the Premier League. We lost against Birmingham. We won against Brighton. We did win 2-1 away. I'm really focusing on the Champions League, neglecting the FA Cup and Carabao, and I'm also rotating my second team in the Premier League. But looking at the table now, Liverpool are first with 19 points. West Ham second, Wolves third, Man City fourth, Leicester fifth, and we currently sit in 11th, which is kind of embarrassing. We want to try and make top 4 this season, but look, there might be other alternatives to try and get in. But we'll try our best. Now, because there's enough space between now and Chelsea and the Bayern Munich fixture I really want to focus on, we can play our first team, even though they're a little bit exhausted. We've had some crazy unluckiness as well. Obviously still, David De Gea is still out. He's out for probably another 4 more weeks. So we have to play Henderson, who's played all right so far, but when we play with the second team, not so much. So we'll go up against Spurs, Rashford, Sancho, Oyarzabal, Fernandes, Pogba, Ndidi, Wan-Bissaka, Dias, Maguire, and Alaba. Ruben has replaced Lindelof for now. And Spurs have played 5 games and lost 2. So they've been actually doing all right. We would probably sit on 15 points if we can get a win here at Old Trafford. So let's face Spurs. We're playing with the new fantasy kits as well. They look fantastic. It's raining at Old Trafford on ultimate difficulty. Let's get stuck into Jose's Spurs. Now, Spurs, let's talk about them in the career series. They've been an absolute bogey team for me, regardless of if they play their full strength team or their second. We lost the FA Cup against them last year, and we also lost the Carabao Cup. Jose, believe it or not, has won 3 trophies since joining Spurs, and was actually leading the Premier League for the longest this season. I think he won 5 games in a row or something insane. So we're coming up against Spurs. We're hosting them at Old Trafford, so we've got that going for us. We're a little bit shaken after the victory at Lyon, but hopefully we've got a strong defensive line. It's going to be good enough to deal with balls coming in at Dean Henderson, but we don't have David De Gea, who obviously saves like 10 to 6 points a season by himself. So, they're playing a 4-2-3-1, which is interesting. Okay, so they got Lloris in goal, Serge Aurier, Rojo, really? And Foyth making up the defensive line. Yeah, I started for like 5 mil. Danny Rose. Oh, they've still got Fernandes. Oh, okay. Winks, Moura, Sessegnon, Ali, and Sterling. No Kane, no Son Heung-min. They still got the likes of Moura. And they don't have, of course, what's his name? Dele Alli, maybe? I don't know. But United are starting off well here. We've got some incisive passes. Oh, it's Rashford to start things off with the first opportunity here. It's 1-0 just before the third. Marcus Rashford starts off the scoring. Get in! What a magnificent goal. That's what we want. Starting early from the off. Nice intricate passes. But I'm not going to lie, this Spurs side probably could be fielding better players. 5 goals for Marcus Rashford on the ultimate difficulty Manchester United Realism mod. Oh, they're playing Dele Alli midfield. Yes, they obviously don't have Eriksen. They don't have Kane. Good interception by Fernandes. Let's try and get off and away. Sancho looking to beat the last man. Oh, what a piece of skill. It's it's Sancho looking for Bruno. He's going to put it aerially. Oh, it's bouncing all over the place there. Yeah, he just got caught. I wanted to put it on the deck ideally, but that really wasn't it. We just need a good run. We might be able to bring things back. As long as I make top 4 this year. Honestly, we've lost 3 already in the Prem, so I don't know. Oh, I didn't want to do that because Hendo is not David De Gea. But that type of ball in, I'm not going to lie, eerily similar. Pogba's got tackled there. And I've been reading your guys' feedback about the second team. I need to rotate it. I think I need to change the formation. Because I don't always have to go to a team to beat them. Like, yeah, maybe I just need to restructure it. I think that's what I'm going to do for this Chelsea match. Because I'd nearly be happy with a draw, if I'm being honest. Because we've got Bayern Munich midweek, which we need to focus on. We're doing really well in the Champions League, even though we're in like a really tough group. Things could be so different in this career series, but that's career mode for you. You win some, you lose some, and sometimes seasons just get right off. Real Madrid have offered me another job offer, though. I'm not going to lie. It's tempting. Going down to Real. Maybe after this. Maybe I should accept the Real job. Or maybe I should do a bit of a journeyman series. Let me know in the comments. I think regardless of how this Season 2 ends, I probably can push this United squad to the limit. It just depends. If we get like flunked, if we lose everything, that's the thing. I'd have to do Season 3. But we've won the Premier League. We've won the Europa League. As long as I make top 4. Oh, Hendo there being tested. Yeah. What is really going to be his making is when... Oh, the ball's dripping there. Is when there's a full-on shot at target at Henderson. I don't know if he's going to be able to save it. For now, the defense is protecting him enough. But if I make one mistake, is that it? Are they in? Some excellent passing here. I don't know how we got some of that around. Oh, look at this, man. Like 2 great tackles on Dele Alli. Indeed, dropping back. And let's try and break. United. Pogba sees the run. Oh, what an interception, though. We'll try and get the second run at Sancho. He's got to finish this. How is that offside? I hate how these refs, like, call the offside so late. That's so late. It's way too late. Like, I'm expending sprint power and stamina with my players. Oh, Rashford's through here now. Oh, 2-0. Marcus Rashford, so clinical in front of goal. And we're clawing back that claim to the top 4 finish. Come on, United. Whew. That's really outstanding from Marcus Rashford. He's in a really good run of form. A purple patch, if you will. Turns his man and then hammers it into the bottom right. Past Lloris. 6 goals for Rashi this season. 2-0 to United. But I'm not going to lie, they've got Rojo, they've got Foyth. Maybe Spurs are having an injury crisis at the moment because we've struggled a lot worse and against a lot worse Spurs sides and a lot better. It's just these counter-attacks we're just hitting them on. So deadly. Yeah, it's just Rashford like absolutely tearing people new ones going away here. Oh! I just thought I could keep on going because he was just oozing with confidence there. Fernandes nearly got up to the end of that. Pogba's going to have to try and win that one. But for now, Manchester United go in the break. 2-0 up against Spurs. Now, I was hyping up Spurs because I thought they were leading the Premier League. Fernandes is exhausted. That's fine. We'll bring on Bernardeschi. And so is Sancho. We'll bring on St. Maximin. We shall wait to bring on Milik just a little bit later. And then, yeah, I think Zielinski is probably going to miss out for this match. But we've had some fantastic signings. We spent 170 million. Because, look, we still had to get rid of that dead wood from last season, which we still theoretically didn't clean up. And also my backline seems to be more consistent with Lindelof out. I love Lindelof. He's got a great potential, but Ruben has just added that extra angle into the squad. And it's Oyarzabal. He should have just shot it himself. He had plenty of space. I thought that ball would have been better quality in the final third there. But we're just everything going forward here for United is just looking likely. A great shot there by Bernardeschi. Still 2-0. Corner kick here. We still haven't scored a corner in the entirety of this season. Oh, it's St. Maximin looking to get the header in at Bernardeschi. Looking to beat one. Roulettes to Pogba. It gets blocked. Oh, but no, there's not going to be a follow-up. Which is a shame. Oh, indeedy now. Back to Pogba. Bernardeschi. Oh, what a save by Lloris. Wow. Bernardeschi threw his body onto that one big time. A nice incisive through ball. Bernardeschi. Yeah, couldn't quite whip it around, which is unfortunate. But whatever. Ball comes in. Maguire wins the header. He rarely wins the top of that pack. I always just seem to be physically out-muscled in my corner kicks on this mod. I usually score at least 1 or 2 in a full career series, but I've scored 0 in this United career. Maybe it's my technique. Maybe I need to learn the mod, because believe it or not, when you install a new mod, it's essentially like playing a new FIFA. You got to know the rules. You got to know the limitations. Oh, Rashford's been slipped through here. It might be offside though. Oh, what a save by Lloris. Oyarzabal. That's Wan-Bissaka. That's a pen. That is the biggest pen I've ever seen in my life. Penalties in this mod as well. You got to really learn them because they are daunting to say the least. So, who is actually? I might actually give it to Oya because he's drew it. He should be able to step up and take this one. And he scores. It's Oyarzabal to make it 3-0 for Manchester United. Doing the hard efforts. Pushing it on that right-hand side. Wins the penalty and he scores. Because he's same with Pogba. Like Pogba's 83 penalty rating. Why don't I just give it to Oya? And it's also more difficult. Right into the top right. That is picture perfect for the Spanish international. Sensational is the word that comes to mind. What a strike there from Oyarzabal. If you guys can't remember the first season, we did a swap deal for him and Anthony Martial. Now, he's better on the left, I think, and it frees up Sancho to play on the left, cutting it on the inside. So, I've really liked the acquisition of Oyarzabal, but he can be quite often. And we've won a really nice piece of interception here. Indeedy. Oh, Bernardeschi maybe just went a little bit too fancy there. Trying to get it to St. Maximin. Oh, what a tackle. It's Indeedy. Rashford cuts back. He probably didn't need to do that. I thought it would have been a chop more than anything. 3-0. Jose Mourinho Spurs have capitulated at Old Trafford. And every time United go forward, they just look so likely to score another. Good slide tackle there by Lucas. I'm not even going to lie. Ball comes out. Big man Milik comes in. And Rashford just has a little bit slightly more stamina. So we'll play him off the right. Oyarzabal, fantastic match. St. Maximin joining Manchester United from a hilariously relegated Newcastle. Oh, it's Milik. Can he get the follow-up? Good block by Rojo. There's no way he's doing that in my career. St. Maximin somehow wins the header. Ruben. Maguire. It's Bernardeschi who cuts back. Can he switch it? He's got some really good shots off Bernardeschi. He's been denied a lot, which is unfortunate. Pogba with the ball in. He might be able to get a second one here. Oh, come on. It was like falling to him perfectly. Oh, come on, United. You've got to be doing better than that. Just being lax there. Good stuff, Maguire. Put the through ball in. Oh, it's a pen! I actually went for the slide tackle. Whoa, what's Lloris doing there? Crikey. Hit his face on the angle. What an interception by Alaba. It's been called off there. I think that's it. 3-0 to start off an episode. What a win. So that gives me more hope that we're more competent in the Premier League because, like I said, Spurs are a bit of a bogey side for me. But that's a massive victory, a massive morale boost for me. And now the second team is probably what's going to take the battering. That's the thing. Away at Chelsea, but we'll just have to see. 3-0, Manchester United are away. That was a really, really good run. Spurs finished, what, 5th last year? They won the FA Cup, they won the Carabao, and the Community Shield. Yeah, here we go. Look, dear Tom, the Madrid board wants you again. I'm going to have to reject it. I love the realism mod after you win a couple of trophies and you're in a bit of a weird patch, maybe. I'm trying to push United to the Champions League, and sunny Madrid want me. Oh, transfer offer from Manchester City. 120 million for Sancho. Get out of here. We spent 120 million for him. Why would I do that? I could sell Sancho for what? I don't know. Maybe 250. I'd be interested in. Maybe 200. 220. You'd have to be double. Okay, well, welcome to the away match against Chelsea. So, looking at the league table now, we're in 9th. It looks a lot worse than what it is. It's just so tight and competitive. Wolves are undefeated. Look at them leading the pack. Liverpool, West Ham, Man City. We're now currently in 9th. Preston, Birmingham, and Leeds. Look how much of like a dividing class there is. But to be honest, it's still pretty early days. There's only 5 points that separate 10th and, what, 1st. Realistically. So we've got Chelsea, Bayern, City in the Cup, which is an unlucky draw, getting City. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to play the second team. So I'm going to change the formation. I think I need to. So, away at the bridge, they're going to come at us. Look, I use like 4-3-3 attack is perfect for the first team. It's creative, it's incisive, it's great, but maybe I just need to drop back to something. Like, so what are these? So what have I actually got? I've got 2 CMs, one acts as a DM, and I got a cam, and then wingers. So I think a 4-3-3 has to be the play. But what formation? A false 9 makes him drop back more centrally. I don't know if that works. A flat, a holding, makes him more defensively. Defense. It just invites pressure as well. That's what I don't like. Or maybe I just need to be more structural and just go a... Like, I don't... Maybe like just a 4-2-3-1. But then they sit deeper. But I want to be able to push on the break as well. I need to think about this. Okay, I'm actually going to play a 4-2-3-1. I think I'm going to try and keep it narrow against Chelsea. Maybe... Sorry about that one, guys. We actually had an audio crash, which was quite weird. Yeah, the program stopped working on my second monitor for some reason. We have had a couple of game crashes this year, but that's the first monitor one. So that was the audio one. That's kind of weird. So I don't know what sort of saved. I just sort of saved that last file. So what I was going on about is, so we've got Chelsea coming up. Just to recap, if I haven't heard it back yet, I just want to keep on going. So I'm going with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Greenwood, Grealish, Maximin, James. Going to be narrow, just to mix things up away at the bridge. McTominay, Bakayoko, Klosterman, Lindelof. Yeah, so we're going to play Lindelof off the right. Dave's got an injury, but he's coming back. And we'll leave it like this. I think playing narrow against Chelsea, look, it invites on pressure, which I don't like, but it might mix things up enough for this. Maybe the 4-3-3 attack just doesn't work with the second team. Wolves are leading the table. Chelsea 7th, Man United 9th, Liverpool 2nd, which is really cool. Looking at the top goal scorers, Jota is the top scorer for Wolves, Pepe for Arsenal, Firmino, Rashford's up there, Ali's up there as well. So we're going to be playing the second team. David De Gea is coming back from his injury, as we have Bayern Munich coming up next mid-week. Let's get stuck into Chelsea. Their new kit, they don't have the numerical number 3 on their badge anymore. or on their kit, but they have the, well, just the wording of number 3, I guess. But let's get stuck into Chelsea here today against Frankie Lampard's boys. It looks like they've got Kepa in goal. But, yeah, if we can get some points here today at Stamford Bridge, I'll be happy. Look, maybe sitting back, hitting them on the break is potentially the play. I don't like to invite on pressure, that's the main thing. So let's have a look at their team. Hakim Ziyech, Kovacic and Kante warming up. Manchester United B warming up against Chelsea. Alright, let's get stuck into them at Stamford Bridge. And then at the start of the next episode, we can really focus on Bayern Munich and the group stage. Chelsea versus Manchester United live from Stamford Bridge. So, Chelsea are playing a 4-3-3. They've got Morata. Really? Okay, Kepa, Azpilicueta, Zuma, Pulisic. Okay, is that not Pulisic? Paulista. The former Arsenal man. I'm so surprised they brought him. Alonso, Kante, Kovacic, Jorginho, Hakim Ziyech, Morata, and Pulisic. They still do have Timo Werner, who they signed, but we haven't seen much of him this career series. But Greenwood's going to be leading from the front. We could later on bring on someone like a Milik, because he'd be excellent sort of holding up the ball. So already, like trying to just hold back here, you want essentially my wingers to sort of drop back where they can and look try and get an interception, but they already, look how incisive they are in Chelsea's final third. Like the balls are coming in like mad. So us sitting back is actually inviting on pressure. So it's, yeah, it's just whatever, how you want to play it. We just have to be cautious. Good tackle there. And now let's try and build it up on the left. Yeah, maybe the full... It's also like different positioning for everyone as well. Ball comes in. Dave back from his injury. Could be a little bit iffy as well. I'll just try and counter-attack here as United. McTominay waiting for the run. Waiting to release St. Maximin. Oh, that's a great tackle on Azpilicueta. The through-ball camera angle there caught me. Bay Lindelof trying to play it out from the back. Some nice 1-2 passes here. Oh, Grealish. Oh, he's been fouled. I was running away there. It probably looked more dangerous than what it is because he stuck it too far out in front of him. We'll play it short here to Jack. Luke Shaw. Oh, nearly put it in the top right there. Maybe if that was David Alaba. He's the type of guy to absolutely unleash a knuckleball like that. So formation-wise, I'm not unliking this formation. Bakayoko as well, facing his former side. Was transfer listed by Frank Lampard. Was told to get out of the club. He was surplus to requirement. You failed at your loan at AC Milan and Monaco. And we were going to let your contract expire before United launched a £16 million bid. Yeah, so these balls over the top aren't the best. And Chelsea seem to sit quite deep. But being forced to play with the second team, a draw against Chelsea, I'd more than likely take. However, they're playing Morata up front, which is interesting, but what am I doing? What am I doing? I was about to say my defensive line is so secure there, but trying to play it out from the back. Oh, how... That is such a bad pass. Morata's just burned it up there. We were doing so well in this half. We were slowly but surely pushing up and hitting them on the break. Just trying to bait through Azpilicueta there. Yeah, but the problem is now that we've conceded, we need the impetus to go forward to get a draw, but this formation... Look, it was worth the test. I was Not expecting to win this one whatsoever. Especially with this team, who's been performing so badly. Not even against like top 5 sides, against teams like Birmingham we lost to, and Southampton. That was meant to be a through ball into the box. Yeah, it's so much of a good tackle. Oh, but like, where was the recovery of the ball? Okay, it's... Look, Champions League football is still on, but it's still going to be close. It's just like, we've got to sacrifice league games if we want to go far in the Champions League. Oh, wow. It looked like there was only one runner marking him there. Chelsea sitting deep on the break, but it's a 1-0 sort of lead to Chelsea at half time. Look, we've still got the second half here. We're not playing too bad, but it was a sloppy mistake to give them the lead. Greenwood now. Oh, still onside here. It's Mason Greenwood. I don't know if you can do much better than that, if I'm being honest. Cutting on the inside. Shrugged. I think they've changed their formation, because this is kind of weird how they're playing. They've got... far out. Trying to go into midfield, and N'Golo Kante is going to gobble those up all day. Has such energy in midfield. Why are they winding me up like this? It's only a yellow. Oh. I need to go on the line here. If it's Aspilicueta, they're probably going to shoot out Hakim Ziyech. What is this, man? I know you're on an injury, David De Gea, but I don't know if he... Look at that, man. I thought, like, yeah. What a ball. Hakim Ziyech bends it up and over the wall. That's actually spectacular. Hakim Ziyech makes it 2-0 in the 55th. Look, I'm going to try to make top 4. But expecting another title. It's like, do we go for the title of the Champions League? We haven't won the Champions League, so we'll go for that. Far out, that's infuriating. There's not much you can do about that. Chelsea have scored like absolute banging free kicks against me, to be honest. They scored one in the very first match of this career series. Aspilicueta scored a 36-yarder. But going to the bridge against Chelsea, it's not exactly unrealistic to lose against this evolving and incredibly talented and young Chelsea side, if I'm being honest. Nice work there. Greenwood, couldn't find Grealish. But it's going to be tremendously interesting how this season goes. Every single loss like this, I just get tempted to accept that Madrid job. It'd be so much more easier. That's the thing with the Prem, why it's so exciting, because with Madrid, you only have to focus on winning 6 games a season and not drawing the rest. Not necessarily losing, but drawing. Because you just blow teams away. And the cups are basically... well, there's only like one of importance. That's why, especially Barcelona and Real have an easier time of it. They dominate those leagues so much. I'm trying to get a breakaway here. I can't even get a nice 1-2 pass off. But, look, we do seem to be... Yeah, I don't know. We seem to be narrow, which is like stopping opportunities. Which is interesting. But being fiery on the break... We're sort of really slow on the build-up. So, look, it was worth the test. You never know. If we pull out a 2-1 win or something with this 4-2-3-1 formation, it's worth it, you know what I'm saying? But we'll just, yeah. James can't even get the pass in. Excellent containing by Kante. Mount fresh off the bench. But normally in this game, we wouldn't have far out. We would have our full team, not our second. But hey, that's career mode for you. Sometimes you get an easy group, sometimes you get a hard one. And you get injuries like to David De Gea. 2-0 to Chelsea. Not really much I can do about that. Greenwood trying to win the header. Look, maybe I'm expecting too much for the youngsters just due to how much money I've spent. But look, I'm not going to lie, it's disappointing, but that's football, isn't it? 2-0. Frank Lampard's boys do the double over us. 3 shots, 0 on target. All-important Hakim Ziyech goal seals United defeat. Well, we still currently lead the group stage. Olympic Lyon second with 3 points. Bayern Munich 3. So if we can get some points here, I'd be happy. But we currently lead the group, and then we can play our first team against Bayern. We've got Sheffield United away, and then we've got Manchester City in the Carabao Cup, then Wolves. Looking towards November, Leeds, Bayern again, and Arsenal. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just going looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Reus